Right guys, this is Kesma and this is my second time recording this because the first time I recorded it without sound. So this is a tutorial on how to make a custom logo. So it's custom text for your YouTube logo actually. So what you want to do is make a size of a logo if you want to do it, but I'm just going to make it slightly bigger so I can fit the text in. So I'm making it as my desktop background size, not really that important. You will unlock the layer if you've not made it transparent. Click T for text and take the text that you want in for your logo. You want to zoom in, pressing Control and plus or Control and minus to zoom out. Control and 0 makes it fit the whole screen, and that's useful tips for doing this custom logo because you'll be zooming in and out quite a lot. So once you've zoomed in a bit to your, I'm going to delete the background, into your logo here or your text, you will come over here and right click and rasterize type. So once you've done that, take the marquee tool or press M and it will select the marquee tool. Select over one letter, that's why I've it's quite spaced out. Uh, well, go over, drag your marquee tool over the letter, right click and go copy, no, layer via cut. So there you go. Change the layer name to Z. I changed the layer names because it doesn't get that confusing if you've got a lot of letters and knowing what layer you're on. And why is this not changing? There we go. So now if you've got your letters, both letters on different la layers, you can start customizing it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a logo kind of like the one I've got on my YouTube right now. So by deleting, using the marquee tool, going onto the layer, so I went onto the K, and highlighting over the section that you want to delete and just clicking delete. It's as simple as that. So now what you want to do is Control and T, which opens the free transfer, well, free transform, sorry, and flipping horizontal, or you can flip it 90 degrees, 180, and you can do a lot of things with this. I'm not going to go into the tools that much, so apart from bits I feel like you kind of need to know to do this. So flip horizontal and click enter when you've done. So I'm going to go press V, which is the short key for the move tool, and move it into the Z with a little gap like that. So once I have done that, I'm going to go holding shift and you can select both layers and they both move at the same time. That's another useful tip. So now what I want to do is make this Z kind of move over a little bit. So with the pen tool, you want to click on the Z layer, and with the pen tool, which is short key is P, is quickly or roughly select around the bottom part of the Z and right click and make section. And that makes it into a marquee tool kind of dotted line. Now go to your marquee tool, which the short key is M, right click, go to layer via cut, and it will cut the layer onto its own layer. By clicking V to get the move tool and using the arrow keys, you can move it into where you like. So I want it to about there. Now the top of it doesn't look the same, so what I need to do is just take my marquee tool again and go to about there, highlight over the end of the Z or whatever letter you need to do, right click and go copy via cut, no, layer via cut, sorry, and I'm just going to move it back to be in a 45-degree angle to my my Z, which that's the pen tool, you can make it draw a 45-degree angle, so that's the wrong thing I want to move. Control and Z, and with the pen tool, if you hold shift and click above it, it will make a 45-degree angle for you. So with using that, you can roughly move it, and then to delete the line of the pen tool, just click delete once, and there you have it. So other thing I'm going to do now is show you some other tips for making logos. So the other one is if you select a part, well actually Control and E for the first one is it makes the layer, the top layer merge with the one below it. So Control E, and there you have it. All my Z's are together. Now, the next one is if you take the marquee tool and highlight over, say, a flat surface like this back of the K, and select the K, right click, and go to Free Transform. You can extend or take it back and so on, stuff like that in your drawing, so in your custom logos. So as I see, I just dragged that into my Z to make it a little custom kind of logo. The other things you can do is also join these two together now. That's my custom logo basically done. But I think actually I'm going to go and take the pen tool before I do this. Go to Z, the letter Z, sorry, not any shortcuts. And just come down the top section because I don't like how the top section is looking. Make selection, OK, M, right click and copy, layer via cut. And I copied it, so that's wrong. Layer via cut, that's what you want to do. Click the V tool and just using the arrow keys to come down. Actually, no, I won't do it that way. What I'll do is just using the marquee tool in the Z is just extend this up. Actually, it'll be a lot easier. So same again, but layer via copy this time. So and I click cut. See, I meant copy and I click cut. That is just brilliant, eh? Right. So M, right click, layer via copy, and just move it up and along so it links on to the end of it. There you have it. So that looks kind of better for the Z, to be honest. And now that's basically your custom logo done. You can do stuff like, and I've just print screen by accident. Zoom in, take the pen tool, and see you can just make a little indent here, like so, and it will just make a little notch out the top by going to make selection, making sure you're on the Z layer, and clicking delete. The more things you have to do that, it makes it look cooler and makes it look better, but you have to spend more time doing the next stage, which is actually pen tooling round the shape to get it into Cinema 4D. If you're not got a pen tooling, you're just making a custom logo to do this and just add simple effects for your logo. But if you want it 3D, unfortunately you have to pen tool around it. And I'm just going to give you a quick example how to do this. You want to make sure you've got the pen tool selected. Once again, short key is P. And paths, go to paths, and you have to click round the shape. So if you go like this, I think these are 45-degree angles, so you can hold shift down all the time and just go round your shape. So once that's selected, you would do it with each part of the letter or logo that you have made. And then to get it into Cinema 4D, what you do now is make sure that you've got paths that actually made the path. If it didn't, right click and go to where it says delete path, we'd say make work path. Go to file, export path to Illustrator, make sure it says work path, click OK, and it'll ask you for a save location. What you could do is just type in whatever, save it, and it'll give you a little file. Then open Cinema 4D, which I'm not going to do, and just go to File, Open, and then just click onto your Illustrator path. So that's how you do it, and I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. It's my first tutorial on Photoshop, and yeah guys, peace.